What if I told you that a well-known superfood could actually be harming your health? I'm talking about avocado, the creamy fruit millions of people over 60 have added to their diets, believing it helps with heart health, digestion, and weight. In fact, avocado consumption has skyrocketed in recent years. The average American now eats nearly 8 pounds a year, and it's no wonder why. This fruit is packed with heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, fiber, potassium, and essential vitamins. It sounds like the perfect food, but the truth is, even healthy foods can become harmful when eaten the wrong way, especially as we age and our bodies become more sensitive to food combinations, medications, and nutrient absorption. For the past decade, I've been helping older adults navigate nutrition in a way that actually works for their changing bodies. And avocados, they come up all the time. Toast, smoothies, salads, it's everywhere. But behind the smooth texture and superfood label, there are 6 specific mistakes that can turn this health food into a hidden health risk. From blocking nutrients to triggering serious reactions, the risks are real and often overlooked. This video is your wake-up call. Today we're uncovering 6 mistakes, backed by scientific research, that could quietly undermine your overall health and put you at serious risk, especially after 60. Before we begin, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. It's always inspiring to see how this community continues to grow, no matter the distance between us. Now let's get started. Mistake number 1, ignoring the hidden toxin in avocados. What many people don't realize is that avocados contain a natural compound called Persin, and it comes with hidden risks. This substance is part of the avocado plant's built-in defense system and is found in high concentrations in the leaves, bark, seed, and skin. And while the soft green flesh we eat has the lowest levels, Persin is still present in every bite. While the amount of Persin in ripe avocado flesh is considered low enough to be safe for most people, it's still present, and that's where concerns begin. For healthy adults, this might not be an issue, but for those with reduced liver function or other age-related vulnerabilities, even small amounts consumed regularly over time could become more difficult to process, potentially contributing to subtle health issues that are easy to overlook. Lab studies have shown that avocado extracts containing Persin can cause DNA damage in human white blood cells under certain conditions. These studies were done in vitro, meaning in a laboratory setting, not inside the human body. Still, they raise valid questions about the effects of long-term exposure, especially in older adults whose detox systems aren't as efficient as they once were. In animals, the risks are well documented. Birds can experience heart problems or death even with small exposures. Larger animals like goats and horses have developed serious inflammation and cardiac symptoms when fed avocado plant material. And while humans are more resilient, our individual tolerance varies, and age only widens those differences. What this means for you is simple. Avoid avocado leaves, bark, and seeds completely, even in teas or supplements. If you eat avocado daily, take short breaks during the week to give your body a rest. And if you notice fatigue, digestive issues, or skin changes, don't ignore them. Even healthy foods can become harmful when overused. Now let's move on to mistake number 2, the calorie trap. Avocados are full of healthy fats, fiber, and nutrients, but they're also surprisingly calorie-dense. A single medium avocado can contain up to 320 calories, yet many people use the whole thing without thinking twice, adding it to toast, salads, or smoothies, sometimes more than once a day. The problem is, after 60, our metabolism slows down. Muscle mass declines and the body becomes less efficient at handling excess calories, even when they come from healthy foods. That's why large portions of avocado can quietly lead to weight gain, higher blood sugar, or cholesterol issues, especially when combined with other calorie-rich foods. Studies back this up. One trial in the Journal of the American Heart Association found no weight gain when participants ate one avocado a day, but their diets were strictly controlled. In real life, most people aren't adjusting their meals to compensate. Another major study showed that the best results came from just 30 grams of avocado a day, about a quarter of one fruit. For older adults, the ideal portion is around 1/3 of a medium avocado, or 50 grams. That gives you all the benefits, without going overboard on calories. If you've never tracked your avocado portions, try it. You may find that even healthy habits, if unchecked, could be holding you back. Not because of the food itself, but because of how much you're using. Mistake number 3, Latex-Fruit syndrome, a dangerous allergy connection. One hidden danger few people know about is the surprising link between latex allergies in certain fruits, and avocados are near the top of that list. This reaction is known as Latex-Fruit syndrome. It happens when the immune system mistakes natural proteins found in some fruits for the same proteins found in latex, like those used in gloves, balloons, or medical supplies. Avocados contain plant proteins that are structurally similar to heavin, a major allergen found in natural rubber latex. When someone who's sensitive to latex eats avocado, their immune system may react as if they were exposed to latex itself. For some people, this reaction is mild, tingling in the mouth, itching in the throat, or slight swelling. But in other cases, it can be much more serious. Hives, difficulty breathing, digestive upset, or even anaphylaxis, a life-threatening allergic response. This isn't rare. Studies show that up to 50% of people with latex allergies also react to avocados. The tricky part is that many people don't realize they have the sensitivity, especially if they've worked in healthcare, cleaning, or food service, where exposure to latex was common. If you've ever noticed strange symptoms after eating avocado, like mouth irritation, skin rashes, or digestive issues, it's worth checking with your doctor. A simple allergy test can confirm whether avocados are contributing to the problem. Mistake number 4, storage and contamination. Most people assume that avocados are safe as long as they look and smell fine. But what many don't realize is that avocados can easily become a source of harmful bacteria, not because of the fruit itself, but because of how it's handled and stored. Avocados grow in warm, humid climates, the kind of environment where pathogens like Salmonella and Listeria can thrive. Their rough, bumpy skin may seem like a natural barrier, but in reality, it has tiny grooves where bacteria can hide. And here's the issue. When you slice through the skin, your knife can carry that bacteria straight into the soft flesh you're about to eat. According to food safety studies, this is a common way that contamination spreads, especially when people skip an important step: washing the avocado before cutting it. Even if you don't eat the skin, the surface still needs to be cleaned thoroughly under running water, preferably with a gentle scrub, to remove any dirt or bacteria. The risks don't stop there. Once an avocado is cut open, its soft texture and moisture make it an ideal breeding ground for bacteria, especially if it's left out at room temperature. Bacteria can multiply rapidly in just a couple of hours, even if the fruit still looks okay. This is particularly concerning for people over 60 who may have weaker immune responses and are more vulnerable to foodborne illness. Nausea, diarrhea, or fatigue after eating avocado could sometimes be a sign of mild contamination, not just a sensitive stomach. To reduce the risk, always rinse the fruit before slicing. Use clean knives and cutting boards, and store any leftovers in an airtight container in the fridge. Once cut, avocado should be eaten within 1 to 2 days and never left out unrefrigerated for more than an hour. Mistake number 5. Medication interactions. Avocados are known for being heart-healthy, rich in fiber, and full of beneficial fats. But what most people don't realize is that they can also interfere with common medications, especially when eaten regularly and in larger portions. Let's start with blood thinners like warfarin. These medications work by slowing down your body's clotting process, which depends on vitamin K. And while avocados don't contain high levels of vitamin K, they do contain enough to matter, especially if you suddenly change how often you eat them. If your vitamin K intake goes up or down without adjusting your medication, it can throw off your treatment and lead to either increased bleeding or higher clotting risk. Another concern is potassium. Avocados are packed with it, providing nearly 1,000 milligrams per cup. This isn't a problem for most people, but if you take blood pressure medications like lisinopril, losartan, or spironolactone, your body may already be holding on to more potassium than it should. Adding too much avocado can push those levels even higher, and over time that can become dangerous. There's also the matter of diabetes medications. Avocados are high in fiber and healthy fats, which can change how your body absorbs certain drugs, especially oral medications. In some cases, these effects can slow down absorption, while in others they can increase insulin sensitivity, which might sound beneficial, but could result in blood sugar dropping too low, particularly for those taking insulin or sulfonylureas. If you're taking any of these medications, it doesn't mean you have to stop eating avocados altogether, but it does mean you need to be mindful. Changes in portion size, frequency, or how avocado fits into your meals may require adjustments to your treatment plan, something your doctor can help with. It's about balance, consistency, and knowing how even healthy foods can shift the way medications behave in your body. Mistake number 6, ignoring your individual tolerance and sensitivity. Even the healthiest food in the world can become a problem if your body doesn't tolerate it well. And avocado is no exception. What most people don't realize is that avocados contain histamines and salicylates, natural compounds that can trigger reactions like bloating, rashes, or fatigue, especially in people over 60 with slower digestion and detox systems. Some people may notice subtle symptoms: bloating, indigestion, a foggy head, or a lingering sense of tiredness, and assume it's just part of aging, when in fact, it could be the result of low-level food sensitivity that's easy to overlook. Others might experience mild skin rashes, sinus issues, or headaches after eating avocado regularly without ever connecting the dots. These reactions don't necessarily mean avocado is bad for you, but they do mean your body may be asking for a break. Ignoring those signs and continuing to eat something just because it's healthy is one of the most common mistakes I see, and one of the easiest to fix. All it takes is a little self-awareness. If you're unsure whether avocado is helping or hurting, try removing it from your diet for a week or two. Observe how you feel and reintroduce it slowly. That one simple step can save you years of unnecessary discomfort and give your body the respect it deserves. Avocados aren't the problem. It's how they're used that makes the difference. After 60, your body becomes more sensitive to excess calories, potassium, and food-drug interactions. And that means even healthy foods can turn harmful if you're not careful. The solution isn't to avoid them. It's to adjust your portions, combine them wisely, and pay attention to how your body responds. Just a few simple changes can turn avocado back into the health ally it was meant to be. If this information was helpful, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And tell me in the comments, How do you usually eat avocado? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.